Hi, everybody. We're back to Times 9/11. We do appreciate you watching Minnesota Live today. This morning, a live camera made its triumphant return. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources Eagle Cam, which started streaming at 6 o'clock this morning. It's obviously so popular right now. Like, everybody's trying to get on there. The pair have been there at this particular nest for at least 4 years.
So you might remember in 2023 when the last eagle nest came crashing down, the one where the DNR was following the nest. It fell from more than 100 feet. And since we are your official bird station, we wanted to ask Lori Nauman with the DNR to join us over Zoom to talk a little bit about these new birds, this new camera that's gone up, and who we're watching and following. So Lori, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about this new camera. I mean, I know you can't give me specific location on where it's located, but tell us about the new camera and kind of what people can see.
Well, it took us a long time to find an ideal spot with a known successful pair of bald eagles. That's one of the parameters. We're not going to put a camera in a nest that hasn't been used before. So we know that this pair has been together for at least 4 years and has successfully raised chicks for the last 4 years. And the rest of their story, everyone is going to have to just watch and help us, see what unfolds and learn who they are and how, maybe they have identifying features on them, and there will be probably classrooms and others that are going to give them names and the whole thing. It'll be a whole new soap opera.
So when you were looking places to place the camera, of all the thousands of trees, millions of trees in the state of Minnesota, how did you land on the one you landed on and this particular set of eagles?
Well, when the nest fell in 2023, my phone and my email blew up with all of the people who had nests in their backyard, in their state parks, in their wherever it may have been. Everyone thought that they needed to have a camera in their Eagle Cam nest. One of the parameters is it has to be on public property. We can't put something in private property. But then also it needs to be a very flat ground underneath the nest so that the bucket truck can get up to the nest. It needs to be in close proximity to us, those of us who might need to rescue one of the chicks or get there in an emergency, something like that. So there were several options, and this one just happened to present itself. Someone had called us and said, hey, we have this nest, you want to come look at it? And like I had done dozens and dozens of times before, I went and looked at this one. I was like, oh, this is perfect. There was electricity there. There was a way to pull up right there underneath the tree. The tree is young and healthy, so that's another plus. We know that the branch isn't going to break, or at least we hope it won't. Mm-hmm. Mother Nature always has the last say.
For sure. Lori, this might be a silly question, but I always heard growing up as a kid, like if you see a nest, like one year we had a bird created a nest in a wreath on our front door. And my mom was like, do not go out that door. You don't want to disturb the nest. Putting up a camera next to an eagle nest, do we know that like doesn't disturb the birds? Do we know that they're still going to come back this year?
Well, that is a good question. Our first pair came right back to the nest after we installed the camera, and they were completely comfortable with it. I will admit this new pair, I think, might be a little bit spooked from it, but they have been back to the nest, and we can still see them in the area. They still perch nearby in the nearby trees, and it is a flyway, and so there are many eagles that perch there during the migration season, so in the spring and the fall. And so it'll be fun to watch, even if it may take a little while for the birds to come back. But it's the time of year right now where they're not quite ready to nest anyway. So okay. They will be doing this courtship behavior and this bonding behavior, and you'll start to see them bringing in new sticks to build like a brand new nest like they do every year, building the sticks up around the rails and those kinds of things. And that's all part of their bonding and courtship behavior. And then eggs won't come until at least late January or sometime in February.
Well, and that's when things really get exciting because people love watching the egg and watching that whole process develop. Can you talk a little bit about the popularity of the previous Eagle Cam, and you guys have some analytics on that? I mean, there were hundreds of thousands of people who were watching that thing.
There were, during the pandemic especially, right when the pandemic happened and everyone was stuck at home and quite frankly, even afraid to go outside, here were these birds raising, the eggs were hatching and the young were coming out of the eggs and people just flocked to the page to watch. And within the first like 24 hours of the chicks being hatched that particular year, in 2020, there were visits from all 50 states and over 160 countries around the world. Wow. And we had 1.9 unique viewers that year. So there were just, classrooms, and that doesn't, unique viewers doesn't necessarily mean that it's 1.9 million people. It could be 1.9 million devices, but it also could be that you've got one device and a whole classroom watching. So it's hard to say exactly how many individuals, but we do know 150, at least 150 countries and all 50 states. And I get, photos from classrooms in Vietnam where these third and fourth graders are watching our Minnesota Eagles. And it's so fun. It's just so great to be a part of, this great learning experience.
Well, clearly people are fascinated by eagles, by our nation's bird. For folks who want to see them, right, and don't get an opportunity to have them fly over their backyard, are there places in Minnesota where people can see them even this time of year?
Absolutely. We do have the benefit of having the highest population in the lower 48 states here in Minnesota. So they do stick around, and we have lots of open water. So anywhere near a river, pretty much. There's a large area down near Wabasha, Minnesota, where the National Eagle Center is, and Reed's Landing, and what you're seeing on the screen right now. And those are you can see eagles year round because there are some lock and dams within there that keep the water open. And so the birds are able to still fish and hunt and bring food to their chicks and things. So, Minnesota has so much water and so many eagles and so many eagle nests that that tends to be a very popular area down in southeastern Minnesota.
Well, Lori, thank you so much for your time. We cannot wait for these eagles to claim this nest and raise their little eagle babies, the chicks. So thank you for sharing that with us this morning, and we're hoping for so much success.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah. We're excited too.
Good. Well, we'll post links to the 2 Eagle cams operating in Minnesota on MinnesotaLive.com. And as your official bird station, we'll of course continue to follow the Eagle cam all season long. When we see something great going on in the nest, you can trust us.
We have from time to time really captured something great going on in the nest, if you'll recall from a couple of years ago.
I just baited you, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, man. You did. They're having a good time in there.